Hey everybody, welcome back to ogresspeedshop. So we're gonna get kind of a side project going on here for the truck because we're working on metal work on it and everything right now. But one of the problems I'm running into is I can't find a drum brake adjustment lever like this because the driver's side one was missing. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna take this, which I bought a kit, it was an AC Delco one. It said it was a 12-inch one, but it's not even close. And we're gonna make this into one of these. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. So let's get into it. All right, so basically what we need to do is we need to take this piece right here, make a mirror image of this. So the cool thing is at least the kit for this piece right here, if I can get it off of there. So that piece right there is actually the same. The only thing different about it is you can see the distance in this right here. So if we need to, we can add to it, but even the spring that came with this kit, if I can find it here, right there. So this spring is what came with this kit, with the new stuff. And this is the spring that was in the truck. So it should work just fine. So what we're going to basically do is take this, we're going to line it up with this one, because it's a mirror image. And this part down here is going to be pretty close to the same, but we've got to cut it in this area right here, and extend it down to match this. And so yeah, that's basically what we're doing. And we got to change a little bit at the top here too, so extend it out a little bit. But because this has a Dana 60 in it, the brakes are different. I can't find those adjustment levers anywhere. And for whatever reason, this one was not on there. And I'm guessing it's because it came off, because one thing I noticed is those things are supposed to be 12-inch diameter, and the drums are like 12-inch and a quarter. So yeah, it was way out of adjustment, and these adjusters were almost maxed out. So, but yeah, we need the adjustment lever, otherwise they won't self-adjust. So we're just gonna take this and cut it and make it fit this, basically. That's it. All right, so what I did to make this a little bit easier is I bolted the two together so they're mirrored image on each other. That way, when I go to start cutting and making this fit, I know exactly where it needs to be, because the centerpiece is what needs to stay the same. And if you look right here, I got the piece that goes in here on, so I can tell how far up I can cut it. So basically I just cut it about right before this bend right here, and then we can start moving that down to line it up. If I can get it back off of here. So I can line up with this one here. So that's what we got to do. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Just got to do some modification here. And hopefully at some point I find one of these, but I just can't find one for a Dana 60. So if anybody out there knows where you can get one, let me know. Because I've searched, and so is my buddy who's a parts guru finding stuff, and we can't find it. So if you can find one, if you have one, let me know. Appreciate it. All right, for anybody who's worried about the integrity or the strength of this thing, it really doesn't matter, because all this does is it feeds, when you put your brakes on, this will pull up like this, and as it comes back down, it turns this dial to adjust your brakes out. So there's no part of this that has to do with the braking other than to adjust it out. So strength-wise, it's going to be plenty strong enough by using the same, look how thin that is. It's only, I think this is 98 thousandths or 97, 95, something like that. So less than 100 thousandths thick, and it'll do the job. So don't worry about it being strong enough, because it will be. All right, so I made my first cut line right there. So I'm gonna cut it right on that line. And then we're gonna figure out how to best space it down here to match this one. All right, so I went ahead and made that cut, and you can see with it lined up with the adapter piece and the tab, this is the piece I need to make for a filler. So that's gonna be the first part that I need to make. And then we'll worry about this end after we get that part done. All right, so I got the filler piece made, I think I need to reduce it just a little bit because it doesn't quite fit down into the area. So it's a little bit bigger than it needs to be. So let me just take a little bit of material off of it and we'll get to fit in there. You see how I have this end lined up? So that's flush, and then the bolt hole. So we should be good to go on that. We'll have to do some, I don't know, fill work here. We'll just have to see if it works the way it's made now, or if I have to actually fill in that area like the original and cut the back side of it. I'll show you that after I get this part made and welded in. All right, so we got that piece welded in now. I'll grind it down and make it flush. But as you can see, we're lined up here, which is good, and we're lined up with the hole. So now we're just gonna extend this side just a wee bit to make those line up, and we should be good to go. All right, so with the extension on there, you can see it's pretty close to being lined up. Maybe a little tiny bit off, but I don't think that's gonna matter a whole lot. So we got that part done, so now you just gotta extend the hook and we can call it a day. All right, so I got that side done now. I just need to grind it down and make it smooth. You see how the hooks line up? I kind of cut that into the new one here to make it match. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. So let me just grind these welds down and we should be able to call it a day. All right, well, there you have it. Is it pretty? Nope. Will it function? I think it will. So pretty much looks the same as the other one, the mirror image of it, as far as where everything lines up at. So this goes back here. And as it's, let me get down here and try to demonstrate. So what happens is it's sitting in here like this. When your brakes are applied, this gets pulled back like that. And then as it goes back down, it turns that wheel, which adjusts the brake shoes out. And that's how the drum brakes adjust themselves. So that's all I needed was a little lever to turn that wheel when the brakes are activated. So that's almost exactly where that would be, because right there's the hole for the pin. So that goes right in there on top of the drum, or on top of the shoe, and attaches the spring up here to the center point. So, yep, that's about it. And yeah, it's ugly, but it's not flexible or flimsy, so it should work and do the job that I need to do. At least until I hopefully find one, maybe at a junkyard or something, but it'll work for now. Just needed something so I can put the brakes back together. Still need to order all the parts for the brakes. I haven't got those ordered yet. I need to order the wheel cylinders, the drums, the shoes. I don't know about spring kit because, like I said, I can't find the kit that actually works for this. So I don't know yet. But all the springs are actually good. They're not like deteriorated or anything. A little bit rusty, but I think they'll work. But other than that, we have a lever now. I'll do it for this real quick video. I just decided to throw it together here on this Friday afternoon. Because it's something I needed to have done and something I needed to do. So if you like this video, leave a like down there, leave me a comment, let me know what I can do better. Still have a GMC Sunday, so make sure you tune in for that. What are we doing on that one? I can't remember what we're doing on that one. Probably more suspension. Yeah, we're doing suspension on the video on Sunday. So make sure you tune in for that Sunday at 1 o'clock, always GMC Sunday. So until then, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let your friends know, share if you want to. Until next time, I will see y'all later.